December 31st, 2017. It's New Year's Eve. We cleared out this room here and we're going to document the process of this room. I'm going to show my son a lot of different things on how we lay some hardwood flooring. We're going to put down flooring, paint, trim work. This is kind of the theater, man cave, home office. The whole home runs into here. All the cable, all the wiring home runs into this room in here. This room is going to mate into the flooring that we have down in the main living room. It's a Kumaro wood flooring. This flooring here has been down for about 4 years, something like that. So we're going to run this wood flooring into this room here. We just haven't gotten to this room. It's been our storage for quite some time as we're building the house. So we'll go ahead and get all that set up. We got concrete floors in here. We're above grade, so this is not a basement floor or anything like that. We're going to nail down 3/4 inch plywood. I've got the plywood, the 8x8 plywood cut down into 4x4 pieces. It's better if you cut them down into 4x4 pieces if the plywood's not completely flat. That way the boards lay flatter on the surface when you cut them in half, and there's not as much flex in them. You could rip them down smaller than that if your boards were really warped. So, okay, we have the plywood dry set on top of concrete here. We're going to go ahead and permanently affix it. We've got down our sound barrier. It's more of a sound barrier, also a vapor barrier. I'm not too worried about moisture. This is an above ground application in a very dry area. It's not a basement. So I'm not too worried about the moisture. Some guys will affix the plywood, 3/4 inch plywood to the concrete by using tack cons, hammer drill. They'll drill it down through, they'll fill the hole full of silicone and then screw the tack punch screw into the concrete to help seal the moisture all the way through. Again, I'm not too worried about that, so I'm just going to ram set this down. I got 1.5 inch nails on that, bushing in, goes inside there. Put on some hearing protection, eye protection, and then we'll affix this. So we'll take the blank charge, put it in there, close it up. This thing, once you push down, it arms it like that. So this is a trigger operated one. So we'll go ahead and just fire it into there. The rubber bushing comes out, and we'll just put another one. You can put as many nails as you need to. We have the crown. There's a slight crown in these boards, and the crown is facing up. Okay, good. Right there, fire it. How's that? There, hammer it right there. Boom. Alright, this is the factory edge, so it's going to go down this way because the crown is like that, right? So we're going to measure out 31.5. 31.5, that was our top dimension. So we'll come up 31.5 inches there. 5. 5.25. Here we go. Is it out far enough? We're not going to put the bottom of it. Like a glove. All right, take a look. See how the floor level here? These two floors are going to meet, right? So we got 3/4, we got 3/4 here, and then the hardwood floor here. So we need to run it underneath this door jamb. You see how the jamb is right there? So you see how that is cut off at that height? I never did cut this because I just left it because we never did it. So in order to cut that space, I'm going to bring up the 3/4 inch plywood wood floor. And I'm going to take a piece of the flooring, put it upside down. See, that's the flooring, right? So I'm going to take my saw. This is the Japanese saw. You can use an electric one, but I tend to use the Japanese one. And I'm going to make a fine cut over here. I'm going to make a mark, and that's where we're going to cut this door jamb off. So the whole door jamb is going to cut. So I'll let you pull that. Pull it flat as you can, okay? So we're going to use it level on that. Yeah, and we're going to cut all the way through that jamb. There you go. Okay, see how those lined up so nice? Now the floor, when we do the floor, it'll slide right under there, and it'll have that little minimal gap. It'll look like it was built that way, which it was. Okay, so we've got an electric one that'll go bzzz and cut it, but I wanted you to get the full handsaw effect. Actually, I prefer that saw better than the power saw. Okay, so we'll do the other side. Here's the finished floor. We didn't take a video of it a little bit earlier, so we got all the plywood nailed down to the subfloor. Subfloor's in. Next thing we'll work on is putting in trim and then going to paint. And after trim and paint, then we'll put in the final hardwood floor. All right.